The curse of Karna, the tragic fate of a great warrior. Imagine being one of the greatest warriors of all time, yet doomed to fail because of a cruel twist of fate. This is the tragic story of Karna, the warrior who was cursed not once, but twice, leading to his heartbreaking end in the great war of Mahabharata. Karna was not born an ordinary man. He was the son of Kunti, the mother of the Pandavas, and the sun god Surya. But fate was cruel. Kunti, fearing shame because he was born before her marriage, placed baby Karna in a basket and set him afloat in the river. A kind charioteer, Adirutha, found the baby and raised him as his own. Karna grew up as a charioteer's son, never knowing his royal origins. But he had the heart of a warrior, and his only dream was to become the greatest archer in the world. Determined to master archery, Karna approached the great guru Dronacharya, who was training the royal princes. But Dronacharya refused to teach him, saying he only trained warriors, not a mere charioteer's son. But Karna was not one to give up. He disguised himself as a Brahmin and approached the legendary sage Parashurama, the greatest teacher of warfare. Impressed by Karna's dedication, Parashurama took him as a student and taught him the secrets of divine weapons. One day, after an intense lesson, Parashurama rested with his head on Karna's lap. As fate would have it, a giant insect bit into Karna's thigh. Blood began to flow, but Karna remained still, bearing the pain in silence so as not to disturb his guru's sleep. When Parashurama awoke and saw the blood, he was furious. He said that a true Brahmin could never endure such pain without flinching. Realizing Karna was actually a warrior in disguise, Parashurama cursed him. In your moment of greatest need, when you require your most powerful weapon, your mind will forget the sacred knowledge I have taught you. Karna fell to his knees, heartbroken. He had gained all the knowledge, but now, he was doomed to forget it at the crucial moment. As if one curse was not enough, fate struck Karna again. One day, while practicing his archery, Karna accidentally killed a poor Brahmin's cow. The Brahmin, filled with rage, cursed him. Just as you have killed an innocent being when it was unarmed, you too shall die when you are most vulnerable. Karna begged for forgiveness, but the curse could not be taken back. Years later, the great war of Mahabharata began. Karna, now the king of Anga, had sided with Duryodhana and the Kauravas, bound by his loyalty. He finally got the chance to prove himself against Arjuna, the greatest archer of the Pandavas. The battle between Karna and Arjuna was fierce. Their arrows clashed like thunder, shaking the earth. But just when Karna was about to unleash his deadliest weapon, the curse of Parashurama struck. His mind went blank. He had forgotten the sacred mantra to invoke his weapon. To make things worse, the wheel of Karna's chariot got stuck in the muddy battlefield. He struggled to lift it out, desperately trying to defend himself. This was the moment when Krishna, Arjuna's charioteer, reminded him of the Brahmin's curse. Karna, helpless, looked up at Arjuna. It is against the rules of war to strike an unarmed warrior, he pleaded. But Krishna reminded Arjuna of how Karna had been part of Draupadi's humiliation and the killing of Abhimanyu. The time for mercy had passed. Arjuna released his arrow. It pierced through Karna's chest, and the mighty warrior fell, his body crashing onto the battlefield. As Karna lay dying, Kunti finally revealed the truth. He was her eldest son, the brother of the very men he had fought against. The Pandavas, especially Yudhishthira and Arjuna, were devastated. But it was too late. Karna, the warrior, cursed by fate, breathed his last. Not as a villain, not as a mere charioteer's son, but as the greatest tragic hero of the Mahabharata. Despite his strength, courage, and generosity, Karna was doomed by destiny. His life teaches us a powerful lesson. No matter how great you are, sometimes fate has other plans. But Karna's story will forever be remembered as the tale of a warrior who fought against destiny till his last breath.